So the first heat is complete of round 1. We are now moving on to the second heat of round 1. So let's take a look here. So the same format, 15 laps, straightforward, caution laps count, single file restarts, no pit stops, all that fun jazz. And starting on pole for this heat is Tony Stewart, who is back. Last time he raced in the Cup Series was in 2016 at Homestead. He is back again with Home Depot as if with a special one-off deal. Let's talk about who he is starting alongside with. That is Natalie Decker in the 25 Hertz Chevrolet. So a special new entry from Hendrick Motorsports with N29 and Hertz coming along to sponsor her. Starting third is Chris Buescher. That car does look a little different. Why? Because it's a throwback to Jeff Green from 1999. Kleenex is one of the sponsors for Chris Buescher, and they want to do something a little special. Starting fourth is Paul Menard in the 21. Paul with the 32nd overall fastest time. No special throwback for this 21 scheme, they just wanted to do something straightforward, but they wanted to go with Motorcraft instead of the Menards look, which I don't blame them. It is also interesting because Penske moved over to Dodge, but as you know how Wood Brothers has that affiliation with Dodge, their relationship with Ford is stronger than their relationship with Penske. So they stuck with Ford, and they're going to race and maybe see if they can get a good result out of it. Starting fifth, the Redemption Tour is going to begin for Jeremy Mayfield, as he is driving the 4th Premium JR Motorsports car. As you guys remember, JR Motorsports and Premium have merged, and Jeremy Mayfield is driving the 15 car with BurgerFi as the sponsor. Starting sixth is a bit of a surprise. That is Kyle Larson in the DC Solar Chevrolet. Then starting farther back is Timothy Peters in the 92 Advanced Auto Parts Ford. Timothy Peters, former truck racer, trying to get some racing under his belt in NASCAR still. And then starting last is Harrison Burton with the 72nd fastest time, as he was an extra entry for Richard Childress Racing. Dex Imaging is coming on to sponsor that 83 car, and it'll be interesting to see if he can move to the front, because he had a not so good time of only 20.599, only earning him 20 points. But hey, that's just qualifying, and the race is a whole nother monster. So those are your 8 cars for the second heat of the first round. So simply 15 laps. It'll be interesting to see how much of this round, or it'll be interesting to see how much of this heat is going to be like the first heat. So here we go. Tony Stewart in the Ford is first. Then we got Natalie Decker in Chevy. Then Chris Buescher Chevy, Menard Ford, Mayfield Chevy, Larson Chevy. And then we got Timothy Peters in the Ford and Harrison Burton in the Chevy. So here we go. Pace car pulls on in. Tony Stewart, Natalie Decker. Here we go. Green flag is underway. And just like that, Tony Stewart skyrockets out to the lead with Natalie Decker in second, and it looks like Paul Menard is going to push his way up into the third position for the moment. Boy, this looks a little more intense as Mayfield's all over the back of Chris Buescher as they come off of turn number 4, and it looks like Tony Stewart is going to lead that opening lap. Side by side as we are for the last position between Harrison Burton and Timothy Peters, as they are still side by side down the back straightaway. As we go into turn number 3, Tony Stewart continues to lead as Mayfield is all over the back of Chris Buescher. Off of turn number 4, and it looks like Burton is going to be able to get ahead of Timothy Peters for the moment, as it looks like the big battle is going to be for third position between Menard, Buescher, and Mayfield. Look at this as well, as Harrison Burton is all over the back of Kyle Larson. Looks like his car is not that strong. As they come off of turn number 4, Tony Stewart will lead that lap. Down at turn number 1, Menard, Buescher, and Mayfield are all still together. We're going to keep an eye on those 3, if anything is going to come out of there, as right now Stewart and Decker are still 1-2. Timothy Peters is slowly starting to fall off pace here, as, man, Mayfield is all over the back of Buescher. He's just shoving him non-stop. Jeez. Coming down turn number 2 again, it is still Stewart, as the 3 of them are still together. Tony Stewart has never raced at North Wilkesboro before, but he should have a good grip on this place because it is indeed a short track. Everyone is single file just like the first heat, but instead of everyone having like their own single little groove, We got Stewart out by about 1.2 second lead over Natalie Decker. And here we go. Jeremy Mayfield down to the inside of Chris Buescher. That is for position. And it looks like Mayfield is going to gain that from Chris Buescher. So drop Chris now from 3rd to 5th as Menard now moves into 3rd and Mayfield is in 4th. I'm sorry, Menard did not move into 3rd. He's been in 3rd the whole time. But Mayfield, the redemption tour is going to continue as now he is going to challenge Paul Menard for the 3rd position. All over the back now of Paul Menard is Jeremy Mayfield. Could he move him out of the way? As we go down the back straightaway again here, and it looks like, man, he's doing the same thing as Chris Buescher. He's just really being aggressive on the 21 of Menard. Meanwhile, Tony Stewart is starting to definitely check out on everyone on this heat, and oh my goodness, here we go! Paul Menard got turned by Jeremy Mayfield, and that will bring out the caution. Oh boy. Jeremy Mayfield is not holding anything back. So that is going to be the first caution of round 1 of these heats, and it's controversial. Jeremy Mayfield has spun Paul Menard, and so that will relegate Menard to last place. Well, hey, every point does count. Wow, that is interesting. So, well, guess what? Move Mayfield to the 3rd position now. But NASCAR is going to look at that and see if that was really aggressive driving. Well, I guess the other question too is going to be, are we going to go back green? Because currently we are under 5 laps to go. While we're under caution, let's take a look at the replay here. So coming off of turn number 4, Mayfield did not let up on Menard at all, and he spins him off of turn number 4. He did not let up at all. Menard definitely has damage to the right side of his car. It will be interesting if Menard does go to a backup car. He started this in 4th, and now he's back to 8th. It should be noted that Menard did not go down pit road, and so it'll be interesting to see if anything happens to him. Alright, so the lights are out, so we are going to have a 1-lap dash to this finish. So, does Natalie Decker have anything for Tony Stewart? Natalie Decker, who has never been in a NASCAR race before, she's been in ARCA, but she's never raced these type of cars before. And what about Mayfield? She has Jeremy Mayfield, who literally just spun out Paul Menard before, is now all over her back bumper. So, here we go. Pace car is going to pull on in here one more time around for all these drivers. They're all on the lead lap, and here we go. Tony Stewart's going to pass the restart line here, and here we go. Green flag is underway. Down into turn number 1, everyone is single file so far as Natalie Decker is all over the back of Tony Stewart. Jeremy Mayfield's all over the back of Decker. Down the back straightaway we go. Final time. Down into turn number 3. Jeremy Mayfield is all over the back of Natalie Decker. Coming off of turn number 4 here, and it looks like Tony Stewart is going to win here at North Wilkesboro. As you saw farther in the back, Menard almost turned around Timothy Peters, but fortunately he did not. And it looks like no one really gained any spots from that finish. So there you go. Tony Stewart's your winner, followed by Natalie Decker, Jeremy Mayfield, Chris Buescher, and Kyle Larson, your top 5. We'll get your points here in a second. So now with the total points, so as we mentioned before, so Tony Stewart is your winner, but now he has 190 points, still 10 points behind Bubba Wallace. Natalie Decker, who finished 2nd, has 170 total points. 3rd is Chris Buescher, as he now has 150 total points. Then in points wise, it is Jeremy Mayfield next with 135. Then in points, we got Paul Menard, who now has 120, so he has slipped down a few ways. Kyle Larson is 115 points, Timothy Peters 95, and Harrison Burton 90 points. 2 heats are down, but we still have a ways to go. We'll take a break here, but when we come back, Heat 3 will commence. Who else can earn 100 points? We'll find out next, here at the 2018 Summer Showdown.